What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. So, shout out to everybody. Guys, we have officially broken 20,000 subscribers on my channel. I just wanted to say you guys are freaking awesome. Thank you so much. We got to do some kind of a live stream to celebrate. Something, we'll set it up this week. Maybe I'll do like a giveaway or something. So, you guys are awesome. Anyway, let's have a look at the markets. So, yeah, it looks like we had a nice little run up. Took a little bit of a pullback. We are seeing Bitcoin dominance drop a little bit, but I know everybody was kind of happy, right? That little push is what we needed. We saw that tax season was finally ending in the US. If we have a look over here, we could see the biggest changes of today. So you have Populous, Cardano. Now Cardano, you might be seeing this because they recently just got a new exchange listing. And yeah, obviously Tether's kind of working its way back up there again. Maybe people are afraid that we're going to drop off. So yeah, I don't really know about that, guys. But I wanted to say one thing before I start with this video. So I got back again. If you guys don't know, I was in the Philippines. I was at the BlocNATION event. I was basically testing out the product and seeing what it was all about. But before I get into that, I wanted to just say, I got more people on my Telegram telling me that there are multiple accounts impersonating me. Somebody said that one of them was really rude and was pushy and was saying that, you know, I wanted to do this ICO review. So just so you guys know, I don't ever ask for ICO reviews. I don't ask anyone to ever pay me for anything. And also, if you guys are confused about whether or not it's me, I have an official Telegram link below, which I am an administrator of. You can go there, you can check out that, and it's at the Crypto Zombie. Okay, so if it doesn't say at the Crypto Zombie, if underscore, there's extra numbers in it, it's not me, guys. Okay, so I'm sorry to everyone that's been berated with these fake accounts lately, but it's not me. So, all right, but moving on, I wanted to talk about what I did, what I was doing over the past week. So the team over at BlocNATION was kind enough to fly me all the way out to the Philippines to have an opportunity to check out their product. So basically, if you guys don't know, in a nutshell, what BlocNATION is they are, well, first, let me just start off by saying that pouchnation is a company that's been around for over 4 years now. They're really big in Southeast Asia. And they have these wristbands that you wear, right? Now, they have NFC chips in them, but if you guys are confused, they're very similar to RFID chips. So same kind of thing like Walton, right? And basically, you load it with cash, you scan it, and then that's how you use it at the event. But now, BlocNATION is using cryptocurrencies as well. So I had an opportunity to go and check that out. As you guys know, they're utilizing the Komodo platform, which I've recently become very interested in. And yeah, so, you know, I have a lot of stuff I got to catch up on this channel. But so, you know, basically, you know, here we are, that's me at the boardroom, and you could see it was very professional. You know, I got an opportunity to talk to the CEO of pouchnation. There were a lot of awesome people here, people from the Komodo team, people from the BlocNATION team. They kind of had a Q&A. We had the opportunity to kind of come up with concerns, you know, ways that we potentially thought it could be used better. This is obviously just me hanging out at the event. I had an opportunity also to meet Shosh over from Altcoin Buzz. That was really fun. We're just goofing out on this picture over here, just kind of having a good time. And so this right here, this is basically the BlocNATION bracelet, all right? It's just, you know, it's really lightweight, it's thin, it's almost not even noticeable that you're wearing anything. And, you know, that's what you use to tap to basically use it. So what I wanted to do was I actually had a demo, so I wanted to show you guys exactly how it works. So pretty much this is me using my BlocNATION wristband to purchase a drink. So check it out.
Go for it. All right, so are we on? Yeah. I'm testing out the bracelet. I'm seeing how it works live. So I'm just gonna order something.
Just one drink?
Just one drink. What am I tapping?
So, nothing now.
Right here?
Very good. So
That's it, guys. We're done. I ordered a drink. It was that easy.
So guys, that's pretty much how it works. It's really simple. And yeah, that is BlocNATION. Also, if you guys want, the Crypto Lark actually just did a really good review on it right here. So if you guys want, I'll link that below. Check it out. If not, just search BlocNATION Crypto Lark. Very, very, very in-depth analysis of it. So, you know, he was busy making the review. I was busy testing out the product. All right. So, I mean, I do have a few things that I wanted to take away that I did jot down in my notes that I thought was pretty interesting. So it turns out that most of these PouchNation events that came before BlocNation, they have, on general, 150,000 attendees per event. So that's a lot of people that use these bracelets pretty much all the time. They've been used by Kanye West, Steve Aoki. There's just been a lot of different events that have used it. Like I said, they do use the NFC chip. But the NFC chip is essentially the same thing like an RFID chip. So the really cool thing about it, what I liked, is that you don't need the internet to use these chips, to use these bracelets. So essentially, it can actually function offline. So you guys could have like a, like a beach party, or, you can have like a party in the woods or something. I don't know, some kind of crazy rave, and maybe there's no internet service, or you guys can't connect to Wi-Fi. So the bracelets will still work, and you'll be able to use it in a closed loop system. And obviously that'll update as soon as you leave and go back to your Wi-Fi. Then you'll be able to see your balance. I spoke to the team also. They are looking hopefully to integrate some kind of an e-wallet potentially for your phone, so that you could load your phone with cryptocurrencies and then you could see your balance on your bracelet. Now, they don't actually have that product yet, but that's something that they're looking to do. So that's really awesome. Then a few statistics that I noted was that 80% of people using PouchNation are roughly millennials, and the CEO himself, he said that they saw a 5x growth in just the past year, and they're estimating potentially another 500,000 users by the end of this year, and they're hopefully aiming to integrate a lot of this. They're trying to really onboard a lot of these already. Or people already using these to use the cryptocurrencies as well. So some of the things that they're looking at is they're looking to get on these bigger festivals like Tomorrowland or Coachella. Those are some of the things that they're looking to really get involved in. And if you could bring something like crypto to Coachella or Tomorrowland, that would be really awesome. So, and then they have a bunch of partners too. They have these handouts. It was just a really great experience. So they have Thai Ticket in Thailand, which is basically the biggest ticket issuers in the country. They do over 2 million per year. They have partnerships with a bunch of Singapore companies. They have the Coco Bay in Vietnam. And the other thing I wanted to say, guys, is also that this ICO is happening on May 3rd. But the cool thing about it is it's actually a working product, and they actually are going to be utilizing the BNTN token for these upcoming events. So in a strange way, it's not just one of those you can kind of like flip the coin. You know what I'm saying? Like get in on the ICO, get 3x, and then sell it for profits. You could do that. But the other thing too is you could realize that these BNTN tokens are actually going to be used at events moving forward. So if you own some now, if they go up in value, you could potentially be going to concerts or buying drinks for like the equivalent of 20 cents, you know what I'm saying? Like as if the price went up over time. So that was just something else that I kind of wanted to throw out before I sort of moved on. And also just say that it was really nice to meet the team. Everyone's really great. Graham, Gino, Winnie, Ben, and there was a whole bunch of team members from Komodo there as well. So, thank you guys for the opportunity to come out and look at your product. I really appreciate it. And yeah, guys, if you want to get involved in that, it's definitely a legitimate project. So, I saw it work firsthand. So, all right, moving on. I wanted to talk about a lot of stuff that's coming out of Neo as well. So Neo did have their Amsterdam meetup. They actually live streamed it right here. So if you guys want, you can click the link. You can come over here. Here's Dahong Fei talking right here. So they had, they have a full live stream coverage of it. If you weren't able to see the event, it's a pretty long video. It's like 7 hours. It was a little upsetting though. I heard from Tyler over at Chico Crypto and Blockchain Brad that they didn't get invites out to the event. I thought that was pretty uncool. I really like those guys. They've definitely been involved in it really, really early on. And it would have been nice to at least have one of those guys go over to cover the Neo event, because I would have loved to have gone to the Neo event, but I was too busy at the BlocNation event. So it's nice to see somebody covering it. Crypto Bud, he did get an opportunity to go out there, but I just think that, there's a lot of other guys too that have been involved in Neo pretty early on, and that was kind of unfortunate that they didn't have an opportunity to go out to this event. But that being said, guys, there was a lot that came out in Neo. So one of the big things was the NOS, or operating system. So essentially, people were worried about, is this going to compete with Elastos? No, it's not going to compete with Elastos, because this project is more of a explorer. So imagine it being like a Safari or a Google Chrome or a Mozilla Firefox type thing, okay? Whereas Elastos is the entire operating system itself. So this is more of just like a web browser type thing. So that was really cool news coming out of Neo for that. Also, NewEconoLabs, I wanted to say that they have their WeChat mini program wallet that's being currently tested right now. It doesn't support the NEP5 standard at the time being, but you can actually scan this code. So I don't know if you guys want me to just kind of leave that code up for a second on the screen. And if you want, you can scan it, and you can get involved in that if you're interested. So that's coming out of Nell. Now, they're like the Eastern version. You can kind of look at them as like the Eastern city of Zion, right? So also then you have this project coming out of Neo, which is COUP. So they, this came out from Cryptocurrency News, and they're aiming to make blockchain a, for revolutionary marketing and customer loyalty platform. Now, I've heard people compare it to potentially things like Amazon. I have not looked into it enough. I did try to reach out to the team. If not, I was planning on doing a review to cover this because it looks like a really interesting project. So that's just more stuff coming out of Neo. Also, I wanted to talk about Switcheo Network. They got a new advisor, Christel Quek. Now, I don't know if I pronounced that last name right, but I did want to say, they stated, "We are pleased to announce that Christel has officially joined Switcheo's Network Advisory Board. Besides being an early investor in Switcheo, Christel is presently an advisor at Zilliqa, the fastest public blockchain platform at about 2,500 transactions per second. Christel's experience in commercial strategy, marketing, and her previous experience as head of content at Twitter would be crucial in helping us drive our strategy forward." So then she went on to say, "It gives me great pleasure to be on board formally as an advisor. The future of trading clearly lies in a simple, frictionless, and powerful decentralized trading environment. If we are to walk the talk on embracing decentralization, then let's walk the talk in tradition tokens too. Every decentralized exchange needs a blockchain, and every blockchain needs to be on a DEX. It's time to switch to Switcheo." So, we had a lot of hype around the Neon exchange, but it looks like Switcheo is kind of pulling forward in the lead right now. It looks like they're taking the step forward and doing a lot more. So Switcheo has definitely been something that's got me interested. Guys, I don't have enough time to cover all of these projects. That's why I try to cram them into these news videos. But yeah, definitely check out Switcheo Network if you guys haven't yet. I'm very interested in seeing how that rolls out. I want to try their decks when I have an opportunity to. So that would be really awesome. Also, guys, Zeepin. Now, I spoke about Zeepin over a month ago now, and I said to keep your eye on Zeepin. Now, they're also another Neo project, so that's why I told you guys I have so much Neo to cover today. So they're the world's first dedicated ecosystem for creators, all right? So they announced the other day, oh, by the way, if you guys don't know, they're partners with Neo, Ontology, and Onchain. So yeah, Zeepin is legit. Just had to throw that out there, guys. So they had their CryptoGalaxy closed beta test. Now, the CryptoGalaxy is essentially an app where you can mine GALA, which is a cryptocurrency. So you can mine it, you can create you have these robots in the game. You can purchase planets, you can sell planets, you can get percentages of it's really interesting, it's really cool. So the team reached out to me, they sent me the beta. I was on a plane for 20 hours out to the Philippines, 20 hours back to the Philippines. I didn't have Wi-Fi on the plane, so unfortunately, I didn't have an opportunity to cover it as much as I would have liked. So I will drop a link in the description because they had a lot of people that did have the opportunity to work on these, or to test out this beta. So you have all of these reviews right here that came out on YouTube. So, in their words, CryptoGalaxy is the first game dApp developed by Zeepin Chain and the first virtual universe on blockchain. It's honored as one of the most expecting blockchain games in 2018. So you can come down here and read all about it. So they have a dividend structure for GALA mining, which is going to make it a lot of fun. When you sell your planet, you'll receive a percentage of the buyers mining on the planet. So these are just all things you guys can look into. Now, they are releasing a round 2 of the beta testing. This time around, I'm actually going to play the damn game. But I did go into the game and I did take some screenshots. So this is directly from my phone. So guys, you know, when you come in, you have right here, you'll log in. This is the screen where you'll see, you know, your GALA assets. This is just a test. This is, you know, not, obviously when you really get involved in this, you'll be able to mine it for real. These are the planets. They have details on them. You can come over here. This is where you can buy and sell your different planets. And then you unlock these robots, which will mine for you. And then you'll be able to, you know, basically get digital assets. And yeah, it's really cool, guys. I wish I had more time to go into this and cover it, but these are actual screenshots from my phone. But I would like to definitely test it out. So the second round of the beta is up and coming, and that time I'm going to play the game and I'm going to let you guys know what I found out. So also, I don't know if you guys found out about this, but Binance, they did have their quarterly 20% token burn. They said they burned a little over 2.2 billion BNB, roughly the equivalent of 30,000 US dollars, which made their quarterly profit around 150 million USD. So in USD terms, it's a little less than the last quarter, but in Binance token terms, it's more. So because the Binance price was lower during parts of the quarter, they were able to collect more BNB. This is the designed effect for the token economics. So when the price is lower, more BNB tokens will be burned, right? So it kind of balances itself out. If it's a higher value, less is burned. If it's a lower value, more is burned. So that's a little bit of the tokenomic structure. And a lot of the older Binanceans, you know, that got involved in the tokens, you know, we understood this back in the day. And it's a really great incentive model. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that happened if you didn't know. Also, guys, let's talk about Wanchain. So we've finally seen the price increase of Wanchain, right? It had that initial pump, had that dip, and now it's finally going back up again. So I know everyone's happy to see that Wanchain is up again. I told you guys in my video, I know, don't FOMO in, get the good deals, it's up, but we're not talking about price today. I wanted to talk about Wanchain announcing WANLabs at the World Blockchain Forum in Dubai, okay? So WANLab is an international blockchain accelerator and incubator powered by Wanchain. So this is going to fuel projects with membership, resources, and support throughout different stages of development. So you can kind of look at it as an incubator, like what Dragon Chain is doing, you know, incubating it, making sure that these projects move out, or something like the A-Chain sandbox environment. So they say that by supporting and mentoring the startups behind quality blockchain applications, Wanchain is seeding quality products into a blockchain industry plagued by hype and half-baked apps. Yes, I agree. There's a lot of hype. It's nice to see these projects coming out. That's why I like how Neo does it, and that's why I like how Komodo is doing it. Komodo's working very closely with these decentralized ICOs to make sure that, you know, they're legit and that, you know, they're not these cash grabs or what. So it's nice to see that. So some of the key benefits of the WANLab projects include increased exposure and networking opportunities with investors and communities in the Wanchain ecosystem, hands-on advisory to the full spectrum of business needs, including marketing, community building, legal, and tokenomics, and marketing and PR strategic support for go-to-market launch beyond. So I also wanted to talk about some of these projects that are coming up. So currently, we have uTor, okay, which I'm not going to go into all of them right now because there's a lot. I could talk about it all day, but I'll drop a link if you guys want to the Medium post. So they have uTor, they have AllSpark, GameBank, Abacus, CryptoCurve, and finally, Freedium. So, you know, you can kind of understand a little bit what they're doing, you know, with this ecosystem over here, okay? So, you know, you can kind of see you have Wanchain at the center, and now you have these other, you know, applications and projects working around. So we're seeing more come out of the Wanchain camp, and they're moving very quickly, because I remember for a while it was the whole Wanchain thing, you know? So it looks like they're definitely moving, and they're trying to really get this ecosystem started. So it's really, really nice to see. In other news, really quick, I just wanted to talk about, so ZenCash has actually released a brand new white paper where they discussed SuperNodes. So here's a little bit of the white paper right here that was released. Here's where they talk about SuperNodes and side chains. You know, ZenCash network has acquired over 9,000 secure nodes, 3 times more than expected. And now they're looking to roll out SuperNodes and their side chains. So if you guys are interested, definitely go check out ZenCash if you're a person that likes to run nodes. If you're currently running a node, now you have the opportunity to run a super node, and you can get all of that information right over here from the brand new white paper. So had to throw that out, guys. Also, you know it would not be a video without talking about Ian Balina getting hacked. Guys, why? Why? What is it? They said it could have been anywhere between $1.6 to $2 million hacked. Why? All I could say is why, Ian Balina. I mean, guys, you got to keep your hardware safe. You got to keep your coins safe. You got to leave them on hardware wallets. So over here, there was this thing on Reddit, and, he says he got hacked because his college email was listed as a recovery email on his Gmail. And it just goes on to explain how, he used Evernote as encrypted text files with passwords. But guys, you gotta get the Ledger Nano. You have to put it on a hardware wallet. You can't leave your stuff on, Evernote. You can't leave it on your Word documents. Okay, and even leaving it as a JSON file at this point is even risky with these crazy hackers that come out. So understand that in crypto, when it's time for your own responsibility, you got to take it seriously. It's your money, guys. So definitely get yourself a hardware wallet. If you don't, just saying that. So also in news. So you have the Chilean crypto exchanges that are basically going to fight here. They're going to battle. So you have Buddha, Orion X, and Crypto Market have recently applied to an appeals court to confront the banks that shut down their platform's accounts. So the Chilean cryptocurrency community also launched the tag on Twitter, #ChileWantsCrypto, to support the industry and retain the ability for citizens to buy and trade cryptocurrencies. Twitter users have condemned the bank's actions towards the crypto industry, claiming that while the world is running hand in hand with this technology, Chile takes a step back. Buddha's co-founder and CEO said that the bank's decision to close accounts is killing the entire industry. Buddha Exchange traded around $1 million daily before its bank account was closed. They say it won't be possible to buy and sell crypto in a safe business in Chile. We'll have to go back 5 years and trade in person. It seems very arbitrary. Also, this is exactly what we're going to see moving forward. If these exchanges are getting shut down by these companies, we're just going to have to pull a Binance, guys. So open up in Malta, I don't know. All I know is that the more other countries try to push against these, cryptocurrency exchanges moving forward, they're just going to take their business elsewhere. That's the beauty of the internet. It's boundless, it's borderless, right? You can be anywhere. I can be in New York and I can have my business set up in Singapore, and I can have my headquarters in the Philippines, for example, or something. So that's the beauty of, basically how small the internet has made the world today. So I also wanted to talk about some good news about MasterCard patents, right? So MasterCard says that they have their own blockchain tech to combat fake identities. So MasterCard said that traditionally proof of identity has been provided via government identification credit cards and business cards. Such proof may be inaccurate or may be entirely fabricated in ways that may be difficult to identify. There is a need for a technical solution to provide for the immutable storage of identity and creation. So this patent has been approved. So you have MasterCard approved nodes essentially that are going to require each entity to provide as a minimum a public key and a geographic jurisdiction in order to generate a data file. So, guys, you're looking at MasterCard having blockchain patents to combat fake identities. I told you, adoption, blockchain. Cryptocurrencies, people freak out, they're volatile, they go up and down. Blockchain technology is not going anywhere anytime soon. And one of the things that I like to say is when looking to invest in these cryptocurrencies and blockchain startups, it's really good to look at the ones that are actually going to be offering real world life-changing solutions to problems that we have now. A lot of the Neo projects coming out, especially what I was talking about earlier in the video with, BlocNATION. That's a real thing. That's something that we can use. So that's just something that I wanted to note. And then also there was this article came out that said CNBC's Fast Money Brian Kelly says that Bitcoin is like the internet in the 1920s. I think this technology is going to work. It's going to be game changing, but it's very early days. So we can have this massive volatility. This is an open source software. You can think of it as a company, talking about internet companies, he invested early in Cisco and Microsoft. So essentially when you look at these things, I'm not going to go too much into this because we talk about adoption all the time on my channel. But what I really wanted to stress is that it is early days for crypto, and all of us are early. So anyone that's down, anyone that was upset with the dip in the market, if you maybe invested too high at the January price increase that we had with that crazy bull run, I just wanted to once again say on my channel that you guys are very early. We're all very early in this, and getting invested in those higher quality projects and, paying attention to the space and being involved it's just going to be really great moving forward. And it's a pleasure and an honor to be here with you guys so early in blockchain's future. As you guys know, I'm very excited. Ultimately, at heart, I am an enthusiast, and that's why I get up and I do what I do every single day, making videos for you guys on my channel. Except recently when I'm stuck on an airplane for 20 hours with a layover in Vancouver. But we'll talk about that another day. Yes. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for building this channel up to 20,000 subscribers. Without you guys, I would be nothing. I am happy to be back. I know this video was a little bit longer than usual, but I had a lot I had to cover. And I just wanted to say thank you again to everyone that is liking, hitting that bell notification, subscribing, dropping me comments. Definitely, if you guys haven't joined the Telegram group, link in the description below. I urge you to get involved because that is the real Crypto Zombie. So if anybody else claims to be me, it's not me. Go to the Telegram group. That's where you can find me. That's where you can ask those questions and talk to me if you guys want. And that being said, guys, it is a pleasure to be back in New York, although it is an ugly rainy day today. I feel like they just waited for me to come home and then, you know, temperature drops, rain comes down, but what are you going to do? Nothing you can do about that. So, once again, thank you for coming back to my channel. My name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.